We had a huge super chat. Carl, thank you, brother. Appreciate the super chat on this one. He says, when can we start drawing a yield and what percentage can we expect? The only thing I have to do is set up institutional custody, waiting on the email. Yeah, so thank you so much for the super chat here, brother. January is kind of the expected time frame for being able to borrow. Well, we can already borrow against your assets, but generate yield on them. We have multiple parties that Digital Wealth Partners is working with to be able to facilitate those returns for our clients that are holding their assets in institutional custody with us. A bunch of different strategies that they're working on there to produce, somewhere on the low end around 4 or 5% returns, on the high end where we like to see them, closer to that 20% mark. It just depends on what your risk tolerance is, time horizon, and where you feel comfortable holding your assets. Inside institutional custody is our preference. We recommend that to our clients. We don't necessarily want to move the assets off of Anchorage. We want to hold them there. Maybe we escrow them in a tri-party agreement as collateral for somebody else to be able to generate yields and pay you a percentage of that. There's a bunch of different mechanisms. If you want further clarity on that, I would encourage you to reach out to info. Well, actually, you're already a client, so I would just email support at digitalwealthpartners.net. And Connor or Fred or Max, one of our advisors, will get back to you with a clear roadmap, timeframes, and expected returns for the assets that you hold with us. So thank you for the great question, and again for the super chat. It is much appreciated.